10 school lunches every 70s kid ate without question, a brown bag full of memories. The school cafeteria of the 1970s, the sound of metal lunch trays, the smell of tater tots drifting through the air, and the buzz of kids trading snacks like little Wall Street brokers. It wasn't gourmet food, but it was ours. No one questioned what was on the tray. We just grabbed a carton of milk, found a seat, and dug in. Today, we're opening that brown paper bag of memories to look back at 10 school lunches every 70s kid ate without question. Number 10, the Mysterious Meatloaf. It didn't matter what school you went to, there was always Meatloaf Day. A grayish brown slice topped with a glossy red stripe of ketchup sitting proudly on the tray. Some swore it was beef, others weren't so sure. But hey, it was hot, it was filling, and it came with mashed potatoes that tasted like glue, but in the best possible way. Meatloaf was comfort food on a budget, feeding millions of growing kids through the decade. Number 9, the square pizza slice. It wasn't round. It wasn't Italian, but it was legendary. Those rectangle pizzas, baked in giant sheet pans, had a crust somewhere between bread and cardboard, with a sprinkle of mystery meat and a layer of melted orange cheese. Every Friday, kids would cheer when they saw it on the lunch calendar. It wasn't authentic pizza, but in the 70s, it was pure cafeteria gold. Number 8, Sloppy Joe's, the messy masterpiece, a bun, a scoop of saucy ground beef, and a napkin or 3. That was the Sloppy Joe, chaotic, tasty, and impossible to eat neatly. Introduced in the mid-century, by the 1970s it had become a school lunch staple, cheap, easy to make in bulk, and oddly satisfying. The smell of tangy sauce on a Tuesday afternoon could fill the whole cafeteria, and you knew it was going to be a good lunch day. Number 7, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Before peanut allergies were common concerns, PB&J ruled the lunchroom. Whether packed from home or served on white bread by the school kitchen, it was simple and perfect, sticky, sweet, and salty, the kind of lunch that didn't need heating or explanation. Every kid had their own ratio. Some liked more jelly, others swore by a thick peanut butter layer that could hold the sandwich together like glue. Number 6, fish sticks and tartar sauce Fridays. If it was Friday, you could bet fish sticks were on the menu. Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, and always served with a spoonful of tartar sauce. It was part tradition, part practicality. Many schools honored meatless Fridays, especially in Catholic communities. The smell lingered, sure, but so did the memories of dipping those golden sticks into tiny cups of sauce and pretending you were dining at a seafood restaurant. Number 5, Salisbury steak with brown gravy. Salisbury steak was the cafeteria's attempt at fine dining, a hamburger patty in disguise. Smothered in thick brown gravy and paired with instant mashed potatoes, it was the fancy meal of the week. Inspired by 19th century health food ideas, by the 1970s it had become standard comfort fare. Even if you weren't sure what kind of meat was inside, it still felt like a warm, grown-up meal for kids with plastic forks. Number 4, spaghetti with red sauce. The sauce was watery. The noodles were overcooked, but somehow it worked. Spaghetti day meant long lines and happy faces. Sometimes it came with a slice of garlic toast so crunchy it could break a tooth, but that didn't matter. It was filling, flavorful, and felt like a home-cooked meal in the middle of a school day. For a lot of kids, it was the first taste of Italian food, even if it came from a giant aluminum pot. Number 3, chicken a king. Sort of. This one sounded fancy, but it was really chicken chunks and peas swimming in a creamy sauce poured over toast or rice. It showed up often in the 70s when school lunches leaned heavily on canned ingredients. The sauce would congeal if you let it sit too long, but for some reason it felt comforting. It was the kind of meal your mom might have made on a rainy night, hearty, strange, and surprisingly beloved. Number 2, tater tots, the golden sidekick no matter what the main dish was. Tater Tots made everything better. Crispy, salty, and bite-sized, they were the unsung heroes of the '70s lunch tray. Invented in the '50s, Tots became wildly popular in school cafeterias because they were cheap and cooked perfectly in big batches. Every kid knew the joy of trading an apple for a few extra. Tots the ultimate playground economy. Number 1, the little milk carton before bottled water or juice boxes. There was the humble paper milk carton. You'd fold the top, pop it open, and hope it didn't splash. Whole milk, chocolate milk, sometimes even strawberry. It wasn't just a drink. It was part of the ritual. The clinking sound of hundreds of cartons opening at once still echoes in memories everywhere. It was the taste of childhood, pure, simple, and perfectly '70s. A taste of yesterday. The lunches of the 1970s weren't fancy, but they had heart. They filled bellies, sparked friendships, and became part of the soundtrack of growing up. Looking back, it wasn't about the food, it was about the feeling.